All right, now 6 of these. Yeah, we can use inserters, I think. What's the rate at which we're going to be producing? 304 silicon wafers per second. Okay. That's going to be interesting. All right. So that's all 6. And they're using full loads. Oh, actually, let's set up the recipe first. How do I keep hitting that button? Okay. All right, we're going to have to figure out how many output lines we're going to have to get 300 per second down to 60 per second. All right, per belt. But first, we need to sort out the power situation. All right, so let's see what we've got here. We've got a little bit more than 5. Okay, so 1 output per will do it. And each of those belts has to be independent. And we're going to need something that can take 6 inputs, which that is going to be a warehouse. Actually, we need to move that over. So about there. Then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there we go. Now, we'll need the next set, which is going to be our powdered silicon, and turning that into silicon nitride. Oh, There we go. Need this. All right, so where are we bringing this up? Probably going to want to use this line here. All right. And then we have 5 of these. Go ahead and put them up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Making powdered silicon. There we are. Oh, excuse me. My chest and throat are giving me a little bit of trouble today. Hopefully I'll be able to get through what I need to do. All right. There we are. So that's making our powdered silicon at a rate of what? 32 per second. Okay, that's easy. Easy enough. All right, and then we need to send them over to 6 of these, which I need to go ahead and actually start making. And while those are manufacturing, let's get that nitrogen that I'm going to need. I'll just do that here. Out of the way a little bit. Of course, it's just outside of power range. Now, you are going to need 3. 1, 2, 3. We're also going to need an overflow valve and a couple of flare stacks. I'm going to flare off the oxygen. We're not using that for anything right now, but we might. So I'll keep a supply of it around. Alright, so there's our nitrogen gas. Ready to go. Okay, so these guys are making silicon nitride. They have full loads. Yep, full loads of modules. And we just need to supply them with nitrogen. Let's put in their outputs first. Alright, so what I'd like to do... Oh, actually, I put those in the wrong spot. No problem. Easy fix. The way I want to do it is like this. Right, bring that through there, and then bring the gas up to there, and there we are. All right, looks good. Looks good. Okay, so that takes care of most of this. And so now we're up to these components. They're going to have to be brought in. Oh, did I set up the solder to be converted into solder coils? No, I did not. Or the solder coils to be converted into solder? No, I did not. Okay. Not a problem. Basically duplicate this. Okay, and so you're going to be turning that into that. Fill you up. that works. Okay. So I guess we will go for the CPUs first. We're making 160 per second. Yikes. Okay. 192 per second. 64. That's a single belt. That's one belt. That is more than one belt. That's like 3 belts. And that's 3 as well. Okay, so we're going to have to do this in 3 sets of 2. For the wafers. And that's 1 belt, that's 1 belt. So that's 5 belts worth. That makes sense. Hold on. Okay. Just doing a little bit more math in my head just to make sure that my numbers are right. So I think my numbers are in fact right. Well, we'll know soon enough. Alright, so can I like combine anything onto belts? No. Alright, so we're gonna need 3 inputs, 1 output. Okay. Let's do this for the first 2, and then let's figure out how it's going to work. Okay. So, the silicon nitride can probably work fine with an inserter. But the gilded copper wire I might want on a loader. Let's see, that's going to be what, 6 per second? Now the gilded could probably work fine as an inserter. Okay. So, let's see. If we have the inserters like that... No. I'm gonna need those both on one side. Right? For the silicon nitride, the gilded copper wire going in here. The silicon wafers are going to have to be on a loader. My outputs are really going to need to be on a loader too. Alright, so the outputs are there. Inputs are here. For silicon wafers. Yes, that will do. And then you guys are making CPUs. There we go. And we have a sulfuric acid input as well. So that's the whole system right there. We need 3 of those. One. I'm gonna give a little bit of space in between them so that I can weave things in and out. Okay, good. All right, so you're all running through here. Okay, there we are. Now we're gonna need gilded copper wire, or gilded copper wire. They need to be here. And there they are. All right. Good. Now I'm going to need the sulfuric acid, which is right here. That needs to be pipe, not belt. Okay, sulfuric acid's in. And now we need 3 lines of silicon wafers. Okay, these are going to need full loads. Okay, yeah, full loads of that. Okay, next. Let's see, can I bring this up here? And plug that in there. I believe I can. All right, excellent. And then the same thing for the third one. I screwed that up. There we go. And there we are. Okay, and then we'll do a silo and store the CPUs. Alright, so there we are. CPUs. Not quite getting enough. Not quite getting enough gilded copper wire. Given that I don't think anything else over here needs it, I can run a second line. That's no big deal. Alright, so you can run that in and then just merge it on, and that'll do. Oop. There we go. Everybody's running at full capacity. Nobody's slowing down due to any resource shortage. So we should be fairly good to go. Alright, but I think this is where we're going to end the episode for today. And I'm going to go see if I can get something for my throat, because it's getting somewhat sore, which is a bit of an issue. Alright, so for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.